guys, welcome back once again. For those of you new here, hello and welcome. My name is Evie and we are jumping back into some more Planet Zoo, specifically the Alphabet Zoo, and I'm back. My face is back, my microphone is back, touch wood, because it has been an ordeal. I have been putting off trying to fix it for so long because it's taken me like 3 days to try and organize everything to get it done. In all honesty, I probably need a new microphone. This Blue Yeti's been with me for about 5 years, but without further ado, without going into it, I am back. Y'all can see me again, you can hear me again, and we are good to go, hopefully. But we're back. It is now January, year 26, and we do have an animal talk happening in a second. Before we jump into the actual game, I want to say an absolute massive thank you to everybody that did comment on last week's video. I do know that it was a different style, and that's not everyone's cup of tea, just the speed builds. Although I did have fun mixing it up, so I might throw some different speed builds in, not for the Alphabet Zoo necessarily, just builds in general. And thank you to every single person that did suggest an animal for this week's video. We are going to go with the hippo. I did love some of the suggestions for, say, the hyena, because they're probably going to get lost in S, but we are going to go for the hippo because I did want to do another semi-aquatic animal because I really enjoyed playing with the water. And by really enjoyed, I mean it nearly killed me on this slope terrain, so wish me the best of luck when it comes to the hippos. But we're going to do a little bit of management first before we jump into building the next habitat. And let's see, this animal talk is about to happen, and we'll just sit and watch this for a second. There's 1 million capybara notifications as per usual. I'm gonna have to go through and check on those bad boys. Another capybara. There's gonna be inbreeding in a minute for sure. The capybaras are gonna haunt me forever. I'm gonna be dreaming about capybaras. It's gonna be an absolute nightmare. What have we got? A couple more days. And see that people are actually using the seating, and it actually has worked quite well. I could always add more seating if I think it's going to be too full and do a second row behind them. I think that works. I could be lying to you right now, but I'm pretty sure you can put a second row of chairs behind these ones. Okay, there are people just standing around watching her instead of sitting, which is completely fine because I think the seats are pretty much full. I'm guessing nobody else can really sit there. What are they thinking of this? Let's watch Animal Talk 1. Sad. Okay, you know what? I should probably rename that. Okay, wait. I'm gonna say I fucked that up. I do it every single time. I change something while they're doing it, and then it null and voids the entire thing. My bad, my people. I'm sorry to cut your animal talk short. Died of old age. Cornelia, no! Rip Cornelia. Okay, let's go do some management though. Let's go check on the lynx because I'm pretty sure they have had another bambino. Eurasian lynx, because I know that there is a new baby here. I'm so confident. There it is. Oh my god, why am I struggling with this so much? There we go. What have we got? It was a little girl, Anastasia, and I love the name Anastasia because of the absolute like 90s, 80s bangers that she produced. Let me out this misery, just show me the way, get my life again, you can't handle me. Do believe I did get a notification about the dolls saying that there is one stopping breeding from going on, maybe? Infertile. And she is the alpha, so let's rehome her, shall we? And let's see who now becomes alpha. Okay, she is now of age. We're gonna release her to the wild. I'll rehome her. Now, thought I just did that. Glitching, not letting me throw her out. By the looks of it, that's fine. Okay, if I get rid of her, Willow is only 4 years old, so that should be fine. I reckon Willow will be the next. Still not sure why they haven't rehomed that one, but I'll just send it to the trade center. Now, I reckon Willow, which I don't think is this one over here, Rishi, as long as the new alpha, Rowan, I reckon is potentially Willow's dad, which is not going to be ideal. Yes, okay, so Rowan is Zafaza. I'm wondering if we release animal to the wild, then who becomes the next one? Okay, so Advaith potentially will be okay. We'll see. I reckon they're probably about to hit elder status, which is not great, but it'll have to do. Still really congested just here to the point where people are glitching through the fence. Think I'm gonna have to do something about that because literally nobody is using the other way except for the people that are going from there. I wish there was a way in the pathing system here to actually select which ones you wanted to be used as like main paths. I feel like that could definitely help. Okay, let's go check on the Alpine Ibex while we're at it. I'm gonna leave the capybaras to last because I am 100% sure that it's gonna be carnage. Tickets are underpriced, we love to see it. They seem to be going okay. I don't think any inbreeding is happening, so that should be fine. Let's up the ticket prices, shall we? Let's just go, ooh, 26, 24, which is redonkulously expensive. I feel like $2 less for a child's ticket. There is so many animals over here. Okay, Advaith, we are going to rehome you and hope that we don't start an inbreeding situation in the dolls. Blue wildebeest is about to die of old age. That is actually okay, you know. Inspector has arrived at my zoo. Hopefully it's all good. Infertile outsider. Okay, then let's put you into the trade center. Capybara has died. Not that I'm saying that that's good, but I think my capybara population is getting out of hand once again. Okay, now let's check on the common ostrich. For you going on in here. Okay, you, and you, I am going to send to the trade center, and I'll give you guys some cheap cash mails. Injured, let's call it. Okay, so next up we're going to check out the Formosan black bear. I was going to call it a sun bear for some reason, but I know that that's not the case. I just kind of carried it on from these ones. I thought we could make it kind of flow nicely enough and just made kind of the viewing areas. Put some fences up so they can't actually climb in there with the bears. They can see them in their nice little cave, and then around this side is pretty similar. Put some information, put some fences up and whatnot. For this being the most popular animal, it sure isn't that full over here. I was about to say, I feel like I'm missing an animal, but it is the capybara slash tortoise. Now I need to guarantee that I did put her on birth control. So there is some babies in here. A giant tortoise, there is 3 babies. So that is completely fine. I actually probably could put the boy on contraception instead of the girl, so he doesn't frickety frack with his children. And that's it. I feel like I had more animals than that, except for the otters, but I'll show you the otters, the little cuties. Oh my god, look at them. I'm thinking with this big space here, I might even just fill it in with trees. I'll see if there is a small habitat animal that comes up that you guys might like, and I'll leave that space there for that. Otherwise, I think it might just be a little bit of a park. Maybe I'll put some benches and maybe some food and water. Maybe that will be a good idea, a little bit of a food court. But we're gonna go with the hippos, and maybe, just maybe, oh, I don't know, man. I feel like I have to have the water down on this side and maybe have like glass paneling around it so you can see them walking along the bottom. I'm just gonna have to jump into time-lapse Evie and get it done. Okay, we are back with the finished habitat. I actually haven't checked now that I've done it if they've still got enough terrain. Let's just press play for a second. Not enough hard shelter? I find that hard to believe. Okay, but their terrain looks good, their water looks good. I may even be able to get one more female in here. If not, I will just leave it as a mating pair. We do have a num. I'm gonna say that's how it's pronounced. Oh, the big boy. He's actually huge. And Salia? I'm gonna say Salia, I'm probably butchering it. There is a massive size difference between the two of them. I did, oh my god. I'm wondering if I should change the water to crystal, just so we can see them in there. But I really did want like murky water for them, but it's just not going to work that well. Okay, so here's the alpha, but that's pretty standard, I'm pretty sure. Let's look at them walking along the bottom, little cuties. Let's see if we can get a half decent look at them. Yeah, you can see them pretty well from over here. So that is what I was hoping. I think we are gonna have to go with the crystal clear. Although I do believe that they're usually in like muddy, murky waters, and I feel like the crystal clear water doesn't quite go as well. Let's just add in a couple of rocks along the bottom here, just to blend it all in that little bit better. Now we do have dangerous fighting in the Formison black bear. Oh my god, they're going for it. Jing, no! Maggie, no! Okay, we are going to pop Maggie in the trade center and we will send Maggie away. Facility broken down. Oh my god! There's people down here! Oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, they're using the toilet as well. Stop it. Capybara is about to inbreed. I swear to god, capybaras if you don't keep it in your pants. And that is her Faja, so we'll send her away. Hopefully there was no pregnancy occurring from that bad boy. Okay, now before we go any further, I do need to put in the donation bins more than anything else. Now this is kind of what I feared, that people would just be staying here instead of going down to this area to see them, but I don't know, I could be wrong. I don't mind just these two viewing areas. I don't really want to put one over the back. But we'll see how we go. If they really start to all congest here, I might just put one in the back. I'm gonna say I'm not gonna have power. Okay, let's see where the power gets to. Okay, not even really close. I see the doll inbreeding also. Let's get the power in here before we forget. Now I might just go like a wind turbine. Why? How do I forget every single time? What is the correct way for these habitat boards to go? Oh my god. Oh my god. I swear random rotation needs to be just selected for some. How? Why? Oh my god. That is literally going to be the death of me. Some education speakers. And let's press play. Okay, no, and we're going to pause again. Oh, I think I missed it. Okay, so who's the new alpha? Are they siblings? Yes. So I'm wondering, how old are these bad boys? 5 years old. If maybe, I'll see if I can get a new male. I mean, the longevity of that one's not great, but I think that's the one to go with. Send to zoo. I'm just gonna throw him straight in. I'm gonna tempt fate. I'm gonna run the gauntlet. I'm gonna put him straight in. Now I'm gonna box that animal. I'm also gonna box that animal because I think, if I am correct, boxing them should do what I need them to do. Okay, so that should be fine. If we get that new boy in there and those two are boxed, that should be fine. Capybara habitat. Ooh, okay. Is this because the water is not getting to it? By the looks of it, yes. So maybe we'll put a water treatment facility. Can we squeeze one in here? Yes, we can. And before we forget, add that to a work zone. Beautiful. Okay, I think everything should be all good on that front now. Ostrich is about to mate. Alpine ibex. It's just like a tiny bit of poop there. That doesn't make any sense. Call the keeper. And that's gonna have to do, because I don't understand how their habitat's not clean enough. Like, that doesn't make much sense to me. Come on, protesters, what for? She's literally fine. I say that, she may not be fine. I'm gonna say this bad boy's glitched. Because it kind of looks like... she's still got the... Okay, that's not even the one being protested. Where's the one being protested? I think I might need to cull some of the capybaras that are in this habitat. There's 16 babies. Most of them are infected, so we are going well. You. What have we got? I'm gonna get rid of you and literally leave just 2 females in here. And then these 2 females are gonna go on contraception. Francesca, you are gonna go on contraception. You're on contraception. Maria is not. Maybe we'll leave Maria without contraception. I feel like it's still doing... There is so much inbreeding happening in the zoo right now. This is too much. I'm gonna box this animal. And then unbox this animal. Okay, and that has fixed the glitch. That is fine. Let's go with that. And let's get to the common ostrich, which is why I didn't want to unpause it, but I did. Oh no. Themba is expecting her daddy's offspring. This is a management game and my management skills are subpar at the moment. Okay, so obviously the lynx has aged up. Where are we talking? One of you guys? Outsider. Okay, we will pop Anastasia in the trade center. Okay, so there's not enough adult population? Is that what I'm hearing? I think maybe I do need a 3rd hippopotamus. I wasn't gonna do it, but I will. None of these are great, so I'm gonna go that one, the best of a bad bunch. And I'm just gonna throw her in. I'm gonna get wild. Which means I'm pretty sure that the hard shelter that I made them is not going to be enough. Okay, where is that doll that I put in here? Okay, why is he not alpha? Is it because... let's just unbox them. And let's send you to the trade center. Send you to the trade center. And then, hopefully that means... Where is he? He's now the alpha. Oh, the water is like just not enough now. And the land is only like just enough. I think I'm just gonna have to push it with that. And they are happy with that amount, so fine. Let's watch this little sweetie go for a little swim. Look at them just like being buoyant little things. What funny little noises they make. Can they see the humans? They can see the humans. Okay. Let's have a little look-see, see what animals we can potentially put in next week though. So we have just done the H. We will be onto the I. So we've got the Indian elephant, the Indian peafowl, the Indian rhinoceros. A nice simple 3 for you guys to choose from. Those ones again are the Indian elephant, the Indian peafowl, and the Indian rhinoceros. And I can just see the wildebeest inbreeding up the top. My zoo is getting out of hand. I need to cull a whole heap. I need to take it right back. This is so stressful, man. But thank you guys so much once again for hanging with me today. I really did enjoy this habitat. It's a little bit more simple than I was expecting to do for the hippos, but it's just kind of what I needed to do. Get back in the swing of building some habitats I feel like I've had way too long off. I would love to try and attempt one day kind of a glass overpass. I'm not sure if it's possible where they, like, guests can kind of walk atop glass. I'll have to see if I can weasel it with the new null footpaths, if I can make them walk over the top of glass. Like, I'd love the hippopotamuses to be beneath them. Does that make any sense? But hopefully we get some baby hippopotamus in the next episode. If you guys would like to suggest the animal for next week as well, feel free to leave your suggestion of either the Indian elephant, the Indian peafowl, or the Indian rhinoceros in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.